Hello and welcome to the Observe Conversations channel. I am VR Sampath, retired IPS, aka Sampath Ramanujan MFA. For more details, click the link below. Please subscribe and click the bell icon. Thank you. Let's get into the topic for the day. Today we are going to talk about the crowd, the most exploited segment of the society. A collective human energy always ready for the silly and the absurd. Individuals live off of this crowd. You see one actor's movie being screened. Crowds flock for days to watch the movie paying cash. His next movie and the next. No one credits the movie, but credits the actor with excellent performances. That's called charisma. Or a writer, his bestsellers, 1 million copies sold. Number 1 on New York Times bestseller list for months. Who are those millions who paid cash and bought the copies? Or, for that matter, a politician. People flock to his rallies, wave and clap and vote him to power. Do they have a face except that they form part of the crowd? But the best example comes from sports and games. You watch the football World Cup, thousands fill the galleries. A wave of energy goes up in a roar when a goal is scored. Raw energy. Same goes for a century in cricket and ace in tennis. The rewards are also directly proportional to the size of the crowd. You need a crowd to applaud you, reward you for your creativity, and even to carry your coffin to your funeral. You are considered lucky and lauded as having had a good life by God's grace. What an irony. All that you did or had was serving life and its designs. A man behaves well as an individual. When he has company, he behaves differently. 4 boys together will not be quiet when a girl passes by. Or for that matter, 4 girls when a lone boy passes by. They laugh, tease and chuckle. If that 4 becomes a crowd, then that behavior becomes unruly. Lynching, stone throwing and stampede. In police parlance, it's called crowd mentality. Police counters this with special gear to deal. Energy discharge is violent in many cases. The same logic works for good in cases of mass prayers and candle lightings or vigils. When you are alone, you have better consciousness. In company, you lose it. In a crowd, you become totally unconscious. You can see clearly how life is against consciousness. It doesn't want you to become conscious. It takes away whatever you had to begin with. The biggest exploiter of humanity, therefore, is not any one individual or society or culture. It is nature. It is creation. It's what we call life. Life wants all the 7 billions of humanity to serve it as a crowd. Applaud, clap and serve. It doesn't want you as individuals to get conscious. It wants that unconscious mass of humanity working as those perfect cogs in the wheel of life and creation. Serve its purpose and die. Life doesn't want you to become conscious. Maturing and growing old and becoming conscious in the process is not on its agenda. Life doesn't care for the old. It takes away your health as you grow old. It takes away your work and everything slowly but steadily. On the other hand, it's interested in the young. Hormones work overtime when you are young. They give health, beauty and strength. All important decisions like education, job, marriage, etc. are taken early. Once you produce an offspring or 2, that's the signal for life and DNA to move on. More machines to serve the monster called nature. No more need for the older you. Wow. Gurdjieff came across a shaman who was able to see as many holes in the body of a man as there are his children. These were invisible to ordinary people. With every child, a hole gets punched in his being, a sign of spent or drained force, taken away by life. Carlos Castaneda, a famous shaman who is known for psychedelic experiences under the influence of a substance called peyote, saw human dead bodies stacked on a conveyor belt, getting devoured or eaten by a giant crowd. What do you do with such a sinister design against humanity? Get conscious quickly when you are young. Take those early decisions consciously. Never trust life. It doesn't take you anywhere. You have to take life somewhere. It's better that way. What else? Remain fit. Don't lose your life and body for accidents. Don't grow old. Scientists are discovering that human body is designed to live for 150 years, not a year less. Say no to society, culture and heritage. They represent a huge burden enticingly put on your back to carry. Be a polite member of society, not causing any stir. In fact, live on incognito mode as far as possible. Nothing shady or forbidden. Shake your shackles off and unburden. Walk away free. To escape life when you are still alive is to get conscious. How does that work? Gurdjieff says you get in line with the sun, who is in charge of conscious life. Leave the way of the moon, which is unconsciousness. Moon is an important gear in the machinery which manipulates humanity. It takes charge of the mind and thoughts to your destruction. It bleeds humanity of its vital energies, keeps them unconscious, makes them grow old and die. A wrong boss to work for. Do you now see why devil worshippers prefer moon and why vampires shun sun? They avoid sun. Why wolves howling at a full moon gives the chills? You got. On a consciousness scale of 0 to 10, 0 representing evil, pure unconscious, and 10 God, fully conscious. In between come devas, angels, demons, and humans. Where do you stand? Thank you.